Alright, firstly, yes, my duvet is hanging up there. That's why I dry it. That's because when I put the dryer on, because I have a washer dryer, right? And so when I put it in the dryer to dry it, it comes out and it's not dry yet. And so one time I tried to put the dryer on a second time straight away, but it's like the wash machine froze. The number, like the time was not going down, and I waited hours and hours and hours, and it still said like 3.5 hours, and because it was just so hot, the dryer was still so hot because I didn't let it cool down. And I was kind of stuck then because I've got one of those washer dryers that don't open until the cycle is finished. Like, you cannot get that back out until that cycle is finished. And I couldn't unplug it because it's built into the cupboard. And so I was like, so I had to put it on another wash, and it just wasted. So when it comes out the dryer, I have to hang it up because I can't dry it. So that's why there's sheets hanging all over my doors. Anyway, so it is the 2nd of November, almost the 3rd of November. It is like 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, and Ara, like, is it too early to put my Christmas tree up? Because it is all just cluttering the cupboard, the corner over there. I'm like, is it too early? It probably is. But I was scrolling through Instagram and some YouTubers that I like called James and Deli from Australia. They've just put their tree up and put it on Instagram. I was like, so I'm not the only one that's got their tree up on the 1st, 2nd of November. So the tree is going up. So I thought, like with everything else, let's make a video out of it. Yes, I am in the same clothes. That's what I was going to say before I saw the sheet on my door. I am in the same clothes as the last video because I'm filming these all on the same day because I'm feeling super duper productive. It looked like I've got a bald spot on my head, but I haven't. It's just me head. It's just me hairline. But yeah, so I've moved the coffee table out the way, and we're gonna stand you on the coffee table, I think. And we're gonna build it. So we've got like a train set down here. Which I got on holiday in September. Got some tinsel. Got some ornaments. Got wrapping paper because I'm gonna eventually wrap presents. Not today, probably. I've got a 6-foot black Christmas tree and this weird thing to go underneath. I do have. Did I not bring it in with me? Am I going crazy? Extension cord for the lights, because I've got lights as well. Very long, but it's the only one I've got spare, so it'll do. It's going mostly, will be behind there anyway. So, yeah. So, yes, it is November. It's November the 4th, just gone, actually, 1 a.m. on November the 4th as I'm writing this, you see. And yes, I am putting my nice black Christmas tree up. I wanted a black one because it matched my house. I don't think a green one would have really matched. So I had this perfect corner to put it in, right? Yeah, that's usually where my footstool lives, like the footstool thing that came with my sofa. That's usually the corner it lives in, with like a basket of blankets and stuff. But the basket now lives in the bathroom for now with towels in it for now. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. And yeah, this is my first time ever putting up a Christmas tree in my life. Like, I never even bothered helping my parents. Never, not since I was like a very, very, very young child. And then I usually just used to help put the decorations on it. This is my first time ever. I didn't realise you had to pull the branches apart. And I looked at it for a bit. I was like, that looks a bit better. Then I realised you had to like stretch. And then one of them fell off. And it was just a whole ordeal. It does look kind of dark green and because the lighting's really yellow in my living room. For some reason, it's a really dark light. As we can see from some of my past videos, I've had big lights on in my bedroom and the big lights on in the living room. The living room's always looking really dark when my bedroom isn't, which is weird. But yeah, I like my tree. I got everything brand new because this is my first time ever putting a Christmas tree up in my apartment. And it was 6 foot, but I had to fold a bit of that top bit over. Yeah, I had to take it apart to get it into the little skirt thing I had for it. But that bit at the top I had to fold over a bit so it was like strong enough to put the star on. I got this one really long piece of tinsel, which was getting all tangled. I was getting really annoyed with it, as you can see. It's actually quite therapeutic to watch me do this. I was getting really stressed, and I've got like a real big scratch right down my thumb on my left hand from something to do with the tree. This is my really long extension cord, which is too long, but it was the only spare one I had, and so I just put it under there, shoved all the wires under, and then put the other end of it, like the actual plug end of it, by my Christmas tree. It was literally just for the Christmas lights, but... And then I was figuring out what they do. And so I got them onto like a non-flashy setting, and I just wrapped them around the tree, which looks quite dandy, I think. Looks quite good. I should have took a thumbnail of that, shouldn't I? Oh, it's alright. I've already made the thumbnail. You see, I make the thumbnails usually before making the videos. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. It just depends, you know. I also got just one long string of lights. I did want to get blue lights, but I didn't. Also, I think I have my t-shirt tucked into my pants. That isn't my underwear halfway up my stomach. I've got an Oasis t-shirt on underneath my hoodie. But yeah. My mum was like, oh, I really like your hair like that. Like, literally, I know it looks different than usual, but I've literally just got it tied up in a slightly higher ponytail, which I don't see any difference, but everyone else seems to see lots of difference. Yeah, those books behind me are my poetry books. Well, the books I'm published in, I should say, which I didn't show people in my other video because the camera cut out. So that's what they look like. You can kind of see. Tree kind of blocks them. Don't know what I'm going to put in this corner after the tree, because I found a new home now for my footstool that kind of is the other side of my TV, and I kind of like it better there. And I kind of like the basket in my bathroom because I kind of double it up as like a washing basket, so because I put all my like laundry in there, because I have a shower every morning and a bath every night, so all my laundry goes in there, because it's really the only room I ever get dressed, undressed, pajamas on type of room. I don't really do that in any other room. So yeah, I got like a whole box of millions and millions of little silver decorations, millions of like baubles and all sorts of decorations. I think I kept going to and from to see how it looked from a distance. And my girlfriend gave me a little ornament of the Queen for my birthday when I was in Australia, and I put it up in a minute, and it's gonna go on my tree every single year, 'cause it's the Queen, and you know. So this is me fiddling with the star, and then me folding the other bit over, and then as you can see, there's the Queen. But yeah. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, that's me vacuuming. And then that's me on my phone. And then I got my train track out. And you can't really see much of what I'm doing. That's me texting again, obviously, because I love my phone. But what you see me doing is setting up the track for the train. I got this train off my Ollie Bobs. And I do get it to go round. There we are. Wonderful. Alright, so I don't have much storage left on my camera. That's the one. Said it right for the first time. But this is my tree. It's got the Queen at the top. And I've got my train thing, which I got from my Ollie Bobs. See if I can turn it on and get it to lie on the track properly. Oh, first time. I think it's pretty neat. That's my first time ever decorating a Christmas tree. We've got the Queen. Slowly zoom in on her. There she is. And when I wrap presents, they'll go around here. All right, shut up. Shut up. You're doing me head in. So yeah. Oh, the camera's about to die. So yeah, that's my Christmas tree. I'm quite happy with it. I don't care that it's November the 3rd, almost. Very, very almost. And a Merry Christmas to us all. I need to get my batteries dying.